way, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in as we get ready here for the LoneStar Racing. The Dirt Shootout, babies. The Dirt Shootout, ladies and gentlemen, as these drivers are ready to run and gun as they're going to get ready here for 35 grueling laps around the dirt track at Charlotte. As we get ready to rock and roll, you see these drivers stop down here on pit lane as they're going to get lined up here and ready to go through their drivers meeting and getting ready for that green flag heat race number 1 in just a few more moments. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to rock and roll with another night of wicked racing action. Woo! Oh, baby! Let's go, chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, let's get it, chat. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, you guys know it. We are ready to rock and roll right here, right now, tonight on Peacemaker Gaming. Welcome in. If it's your first time here, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're working on 3,000 followers here on Peacemaker Gaming on Facebook, and we continue to grow and grow and grow more and more over on YouTube as well, as we continue to grow over there. Oh, baby, support dirt street stock action. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the action's at. This is where the fun is at, as all these drivers going to get ready to rock and roll here in just a couple more moments. Oh, Skylar Pruitt. Mr. Pruitt coming in. Look at that ride. That next level racing ride of Skylar Pruitt, looking very slick right there, that 96 machine. As we're going to get ready to go a little green flag racing here in just a few more moments. Woo! Let's get it, chat. Let's get it, baby. Oh, how is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully all doing well. Hopefully all are having a wicked, what is Wednesday night? Wednesday night, chat. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday evening. I hope you guys are ready to see some awesome racing action. Let's go, Skinny Battle. Let's go. Hey, what's good, Caleb? Mr. Ramsey, what is good, my boy? Oh, baby, you guys are killing it, chat. You guys are killing it with all the likes and shares already. You guys are killing it, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. Yo, Clifford Bellamy coming in with that like and the share. John Fowler coming in with that like. Jordan Van Wester coming in with that like. Hot Lab Hero. Skylar Pruitt with that heart reaction. Let's go, Skylar. Jonathan Easterwood. Caleb Ramsey coming in, smashing that like button. Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Oh, Zach. My boy, Zach. Zach McNeese coming in. Showing that love as well. Austin Breedlove, what is good, Austin? What is good, my boy? Bryce Dickinson coming in with that like on the street. GWR JRE Racing coming in with that like. Is this the league I'm missing out on? I guess so, dude. Bryce, this is the league you're missing out on, homie. Woo! All right, as practice just about over, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready. No qualifying, random heats. These drivers are going to get randomly put in to different heat races, different positions, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll here for a little bit of dirt street stock action from, the beautiful, it's always such a beautiful racetrack, Charlotte Speedway. The dirt track at Charlotte, always such a beautiful racetrack to be at, as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here in a couple more moments. I get some tags over there on the YouTube channel, make sure people kind of know what we're doing over there. At least that way we can seem a little bit knowledgeable over on YouTube. We want to make sure we're half decent over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1 about to get underway. Heat race number 1 loaded in right here into the sim. They lucky I wore out from Dirt Car. Oh, no. It's Van Weston. Okay, Van Weston. I got you, Jordan. I got you. Damn, I should have got in on this. You should have, Zach. You should have, my boy. There's a lot of good drivers here. There's a lot of awesome, awesome cars in this field as heat race number 1 starting to roll around the racetrack. Bob Northcutt is watching. Let's go, Bob. What is good, Mr. Northcutt? How you doing, my dude? How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, as we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with heat race number 1. Starting on the pole in this one in the 20 ride, that is Dave Colburn, and around his outside, that is the 46 ride of Wayne Pierce. Starting inside of row number 2, that is the 05 of Daryl Larson to his outside. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. It is Chris Pio. There's Pio there on the outside. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 18 ride, that is Cutter Spalding, and to his outside in the 15 ride, that is Swede Melgard. And rounding out our field in position number 7, another one of those hot lap hero rides, that is Dane Lloyd. So we got 7 drivers getting ready here for the green flag in heat race number 1. Our pace truck makes the hard lap can turn, and we're gonna set these drivers loose quickly. Dave Colburn down onto the loud pedal here in that no limit detailing number 20 ride as he's quickly down on that bottom side of the racetrack here, trying to clear that 46 of Wayne Pierce. But Pierce up on the high side, some contact, around goes the 20, the 18 ride of Cutter Spalding also collected. But Dave Colburn going from hero to zero right there with contact as the 18 ride gets into his left rear quarter panel. Wayne Pierce, though, out in front now, battling side by side with the 05 ride of Daryl Larson as Larson clears Wayne Pierce down past the start-finish line. So Daryl Larson, our new race leader, as the hot lap heroes number 05 ride out in front. Got Wayne Pierce right there behind him in that Shocker Motorsports number 46 ride. Chris Pio right there in position number 3, doing a great job. As now a little bit of contact between him and Swede Melgard. Melgard almost goes for a ride through the infield, catches that ride, but he's going to lose another position there to the 09 ride of Mr. Dane Lloyd. We got 2 9 rides right there in 3rd and 4th, but out in front it is all the 05 ride of Daryl Larson as Larson continues to lead the way. Larson out in front here, doing a great job showing these drivers how to get it done. Of course, SDK still having issues trying to run heat races. I don't understand why they have such a hard time with heat races, but they are brutal. They are brutal. All right, Daryl Larson out in front. 3 more laps left to go. 2 more this next time by the start-finish line as he heads down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He's going to get that 2 more laps left to go as the flagman holds up the peace sign to that 05 ride. Wayne Pierce trying to catch back up to him here, but he's sliding back as he's about a second behind the 05 of Larson. Dane Lloyd now up into 3rd as he's worked his way around Chris Pio. As Pio back there into 4th, and he's got Swede Melgard going for the slide job back there in for position number 4 on the racetrack. A great crossover as they're going to battle side by side. They're going to beat and bang as the white flag has been displayed. So Daryl Larson down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's the 05 ride, the hot lap heroes machine of Daryl Larson picking up heat race win number 1. Wayne Pierce there in 2nd. Dane Lloyd in 3rd. Swede Melgard, Chris Pio, Cutter Spalding, and Dave Colburn rounding out our field here in heat race number 1. Great drive there, man. That was a lot of good battles there on the racetrack. It got a little hairy there at the beginning. I wasn't too sure how that one was gonna finish off there. That one started off at the a little bit too much action, a little bit too much contact there. Austin Breedlove, my boy, coming in. What's good, my boy Austin? Is this open or fixed? That is a good question, Bryce. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if it is open or fixed. Yo, Bob Northcutt coming in with that like on the stream. Just Viv coming in with that like as well. Craig Hoffman, my boy Craig, coming in smashing that like. Yo, Whippersnapper! Tony Whipperman coming in smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Tony? What is good, my boy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, We're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 on the racetrack. Starting on the pole in this one, as the pace truck already pulled off, we got the 30 ride of Dustin Benton. Actually, it's the 50 ride of Travis Barkis, and then Dustin Benton there on his outside. Jordan LaFont starting there in third. Bo Barron there in fourth. William Hargraves, Jordan Van Westen, and Justin Johnson rounding out our field here in heat race number 2 as we're already clean and green, and they're gonna go 3, almost 4 wide down the back stretch. Some contact as the 34 ride sliding back, the 50 ride all the way up to the outside wall looking for a big run. He can't quite get it as here comes William Hargraves. Hargraves already up into position number 2 as he's right on the back bumper of the Grinch-mobile as the Christmas paint scheme there for Jordan LaFawn as he is out in front and leading the way in that Toys for Tots number 11 machine. William Hargraves, though, right there in second in that Viv's Liquor, Wild Bill's Race Designs, KC Speedworks, Dirt Panda Racing number 71 ride right there into position number 2. Travis Barkis doing a great job up there on the high side in that 50 ride as he's found a little bit of something fun in an extra gear as that high side starting to come in a little bit more and more. Barkis starting to regain a little bit of ground after sliding back quite a bit earlier on, but we see a couple other drivers trying to work their way towards the front. Justin Johnson in the X machine, he slowly but surely has worked his way now up into fourth as he tries to catch Travis Barkis right there in front of him. Bo Barron there in fifth, side by side with the 34 ride of Dustin Benton. Is Benton right there in position number 5, getting a good run in that orange and yellow number 34 ride. That's another KC Speedworks Viv Lakers Dirt Panda ride. I don't think I've seen Dustin out on the racetrack before, so Dustin in one of those Dirt Panda rides here showing some good speed, but unfortunately falling back early on in this one. But here he comes trying to work his way back up towards the front. Jordan Van Westen right there behind these guys getting ready to pounce as well as he's trying to work his way towards the front here in this one as well. All these drivers continue to battle around the racetrack. The laps have continued to click off, and at the front of the field we see the 71 rider William Hargraves pull to the outside, side by side at the line as the white flag flies. One more time around here for Jordan LaFawn as William Hargraves tries to work to his outside. Trying to make that middle lane work. He's going to look for a big run as they're going to drag race down the start-finish line here. It's going to be all William Hargraves there at the line as he snags this one away from Jordan LaFawn. Travis Barkis there in third. Then we saw Justin Johnson. And the rest of the field as, man, oh man, oh man, another good heat race. Everyone keeping it straight, though, as it does say that the top 4 advance to the A main here. As it looks like we are going to have 4 heat races. Top 4 are going to advance, and then we are going to have a consolation race here, ladies and gentlemen. As these drivers get lined up, we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. Starting on the pole in this one, in that 002 machine, that is the Hot Lap Heroes ride of Clifford Bellamy. To his outside in the 35, that is Mitch Williams. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 37 machine, that is Brandon Marlowe. Into his outside in the Mud Duck Racing number 13, that is Caleb Ramsey. Starting inside of row number 3 in the Joyride. A nice Christmas paint scheme there is the Joyride of Billy Northcutt. Starting there in 5th. To his outside in that iRacing iFlag. Papa Mike Promotions number 57 is Jim Revis as we are back to Green Flag Racing. A great restart there by the 002 ride of Clifford Bellamy as quickly he takes the lead and clears the rest of the field by about a car length or 2. But Brandon Marlowe up into second as he tries to hunt down that 002 ride as the final 4 drivers battling hard here, almost going 3 wide there right behind our leaders. 3 3 wide off corner number 4. A little bit of contact between Jim Revis and Billy Northcutt. Billy doing a good job to hold on to that ride as he's trying to work that bottom side of the racetrack. They're going to continue staying side by side, but out in front, it is all Clifford Bellamy. Bellamy continues to pull away in that 002 ride. Now Caleb Ramsey looking underneath of the 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe. So Marlowe sliding back here as Caleb Ramsey tries to clear him, can't quite get there. Is that Mud Duck Racing ride trying to slide up and clear the front nose of Brandon Marlowe. Marlowe doing a great job keeping him right there, hugged down to the bottom side of the racetrack. As they continue to battle, Billy Northcutt's cleared the 57 and the 35 ride. Is a little bit of contact there between the 37 and the 13. Caleb Ramsey almost going around there. That's going to pull Jim Revis right up to this battle, as it looked like Billy Northcutt had to get onto the binders there just ever so slightly to really avoid any contact. As they continue to battle for that second and third position on the racetrack, it's allowed Clifford Bellamy to run away with this one, as that 002 machine is now out to about a 6, almost 7/10 of a second lead over Brandon Marlowe, as now you can see them going 3 wide back here for third, as Caleb Ramsey right in the middle, Jim Revis down there on the bottom side, and Billy Northcutt up there working the high side of the racetrack, looking for a big run here down the back stretches. We only got 2 more laps left to go. Clifford Bellamy doing a great job here out in front. He's going to see the white flag this time by as Brandon Marlowe trying to close the gap here between himself and that 002 ride, but I don't think he's going to have enough time, but he gets a good run right there, but a little bit of contact. Billy Northcutt gets up into the outside wall. That brings Caleb Ramsey right back to his rear bumper. They're going to go 3 wide, almost 4 wide here out of corner number 4. Holy moly, Clifford Bellamy getting the win. Brandon Marlowe there in second. Jim Revis and Billy Northcutt are going to be our 4 transfer cars into the A main. What another great heat race right there at the end. These drivers keeping it oh so exciting here on this racetrack, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4. Heat race number 4 onto the racetrack here, as we're going to get these drivers lined up and ready to go. Starting in the pole position in that Dubby number 24 machine, that is Robert King. To his outside in the 96, actually in the 69 ride, that is Drew Blaze in the LoneStar Racing number 69. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 69 ride, it's that NH Lens Next Level Racing number 96 of Skylar Pruitt. To his outside in the 95, that is Chad Martin. Starting in 5th, we see Leo Tucker. Into his outside is Kevin Brettenberger. As we are green flag racing here quickly and almost going around the 24 ride. Hang on to her as he's sliding around the racetrack. Some more contact. The 95 goes around. So doesn't Leo Tucker, but he keeps on going here. But Robert King and Chad Martin having some issues here at the drop of the green flag. No caution flag on the racetrack, though, as out in front, it is all Drew Blaze. Blaze out in front here by quite a bit, as he's got about half a second lead over Skylar Pruitt. Pruitt there in second position. Kevin Brettenberger there in position number 3. And Leo Tucker there in 4th. As this one got a little hairy there on the drop of the green flag, these drivers are all spread out on the racetrack, as Drew Blaze trying to run away with this one as the LoneStar Racing number 69 ride out in front, continuing to stretch out his lead ever so slightly over Skylar Pruitt, as Pruitt just trying to stick right there with them, trying to stay with them, but they know that they have worked their way into the A main as long as they can stay clean and green here for the rest of this heat race. It's Drew Blaze out in front, blazing fast out there as he's laying down some very, very quick lap times. Drew looks like he may have a car to beat here tonight, as well I'm sure we'll be seeing him out at the front of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that share button, hit that gosh heck and follow button. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, William Hargraves, Frank Fonda, Kevin Odell, Ricky Chandler, Derek James Moore coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Bob Northcutt as well, Just Viv, all coming in, smashing that like button on the stream as we're going to get ready here. See this one close out as Drew Blaze is absolutely gone. Drew Blaze out to about a 1.3 second lead now over that 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt, as Pruitt sticking there with them, really not falling too far behind, but not having the run that I know that 96 ride would want to have. As the white flag flies here, we're going to get one more time around for Drew Blaze. Skylar Pruitt there in second. Kevin Brettenberger there in third, as they are half a track ahead of position number 4, as Leo Tucker there in fourth. Robert King and Chad Martin, unfortunately, quite a ways behind after their contact, as Drew Blaze is going to cross the start-finish line and pick up heat race win number 4. Pruitt, Grettenberger, and Leo Tucker are all going to transfer through into the A main. Robert King and Chad Martin, unfortunately, are going to be going to the consolation race. All right, as we're going to get ready for the, I do believe it is the B main. Okay, so the B main, 8 drivers are going to advance here. So that means 2 cars. 2 unlucky drivers, unfortunately, will not make it into the A main here tonight. They will be joining the fans in the stands here if they can't end up in the top 8 here in this one, as we're going to get ready for our consolation race. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 9 ride, that is Chris Pio. To his outside in the 34, that is Dustin Benton. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 13 ride, that is Caleb Ramsey. Into his outside in the 94, that is Bo Barron. Starting inside row number 3 in the 35 ride, that is Mitch Williams. Into his outside in the 95, that is Chad Martin. Starting inside of row number 4 in the 20 ride, that is Dave Coburn. Into his outside in the 12, that is Jordan Van Weston. And bringing up the final row of the field in row number 5, you see that 18 ride of Connor Spalding. Into his outside, it's the 24 ride of Robert King. 10 drivers, only 8 will transfer through. Who's it gonna be down across the start-finish line first? Who is gonna be that last driver to make it in? And who are gonna be the 2 unlucky drivers to unfortunately not make the A main here tonight? It's always a tough break when you don't make the show here, and unfortunately 2 drivers are gonna be sitting down there on the hauler as we're green flag racing here in our B main. Caleb Ramsey poking his nose down low here already, trying to make it work as the 9 ride slides up the racetrack, almost collects a couple drivers as they're spread out here throughout the rear of the field, as Dustin Benton out in front early on in this one. Benton trying to run away here in that 34 machine, but he's got the 94 of Bo Barron right there to his outside. Caleb Ramsey trying to work the bottom side still, as Ramsey's down low. Here comes a little peek down through the middle for the 94. That's going to bring Chad Martin right into this battle, as well as the top 4 have spread themselves away from the rest of the field, as Connor Spalding quickly from the rear, now up inside the top 5, as the 18 machine now into the 5th position. And that LoneStar Racing is they're racking up in front here. The 95 ride of Chad Martin going around. There goes Cutter Spalding as well. Cutter getting collected in that one, and we're going to see our first caution flag of the evening. Chad Martin going around. They were 3, almost 4 wide here at the front of the field. And it looks like he goes for a big slide job, but just kind of loses the rear end of it. And the 94 ride nowhere to go. Makes some contact. He gets up into the outside wall. Unfortunately, right in front of that 18 ride as he comes back out onto the middle of the racetrack there. As we'll take a look right from the cockpit of the 18 ride of Cutter Spalding. Cutter sees it happening, tries to guess where he's going to go, thought he was going to stay up against the wall, And unfortunately, when he made that contact with the outside wall, the front end just kicks right back out into the high side lane. And a tough break there for the 18 riders. He's going to have to pass a lot of cars here again and try to work his way back towards, the top 5 here. But really all he needs is one more position to work his way into the show, as he's got to pass at least one driver. Chad Martin's going to have to try to jump up there and pass a couple cars if he wants to have an opportunity at making it in to the A main, as they've got Dave Colburn, Robert King, and Jordan Van Westen right in front of them. Now in front, though, the 34 ride of Dustin Benton having the best seat in the house here as he continues to try to pull away. He's going to look for a good restart. Gets a great jump here on the rest of the field. He gets the control where he fires on the racetrack as he is shot out of a cannon here. As that 34 ride looks to try to run away with it, Caleb Ramsey trying to look for a big run to get right back to his rear bumper. Bo Barron there in third. Mitch Williams there into fourth. Here comes Jordan Van Westen. Is Van Westen right there in position number 5 as he's got Cutter Spalding already to his back bumper. Cutter looking very, very fast here. Unfortunately, just can't stay out of the action, as that ride has unfortunately been all around it here tonight, as he's been right in the middle of all these battles, beating and banging as it looks like he might. Oh, it was going to get real skinny down there on the front stretch. Now it looked like Chris Pio, unfortunately, getting really loose there in the middle of corner number 1 and 2. He's going to slide back, still in a transfer spot as he's there in 7th. Robert King there in that 8th and final transfer spot into the A main. That would put Chad Martin and Dave Colburn, unfortunately, on the outside looking in here. It's now Chris Pio on. He's starting to slide back a little bit here, as well as now Chad Martin right there into the mix for this final transfer spot as they continue to duke it out. And Chris hang on to it as there's only a couple more laps left to go. It's still Dustin Benton out in front, but here comes Caleb Ramsey. Ramsey down to the bottom side. He's going to kick that rear end out. He's going to scrub that speed off as a big run down the front stretch here for Dustin Benton. Words are tough, Chad. Dustin gets the white flag there down the front stretch as he heads down the back stretch into corner number 3. Another shot here on the high side for the 13 rider Caleb Ramsey off corner number 4. It's gonna be Caleb Ramsey picking up the B main win. Dustin Benton right there in second. Bo Barron, Cutter Spalding, Mitch Williams, Jordan Van Westen, Chris Pio, and Robert King are all going to transfer through. Unfortunately, Dave Coburn and Chad Martin are not going to make it into the show. A tough break there for a couple of those drivers. As we're going to get lined up here and ready to go, our A main feature event coming right at you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get no warm-up here. Okay, we're going to jump right into it. Yo, Zachary! What is good, Zach Attack? What is good, my boy? What are you up to, homie? Yo, Zach coming in with that like on the stream. Sean Stomo coming in with that like as well. Raymond Poole coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Raymond? Raymond coming in smashing that like as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing right here, right now. If you guys are tuning in over on the YouTube as well, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join the Peacemaker fam over there on YouTube, as well as we continue to try and grow more and more and more over there on the red site. All right, as we're gonna get ready here for the A main feature event, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Yo, Michael Gorgon coming in with that like on the stream. Johnny Ratley, my boy Johnny, coming in smashing that like as well. What is good, homie? All right, starting on the pole in this one, in the 05 ride, that is Daryl Larson to his outside. In the Dirt Panda ride, that is the 71 of William Hargraves. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 002 machine, that is Clifford Bellamy into his outside in the LoneStar Racing number 69. That is Drew Blaze. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 46 ride, that is Wayne Pearson to his outside in the 11. In that Red Rider number 11 ride, that is Jordan LaFawn. Starting inside of row number 4 in the 37, that is Brandon Marlowe. Into his outside in the 96, we see Skylar Pruitt. And we see Travis Barkus, Dane Lloyd rounding out our top 10, Kevin Grettenberger, Jim Revis, Justin Johnson, Swede Melgard, Leo Tucker, Billy Northcutt, Caleb Ramsey, Dustin Benton, Cutter Spalding, Bo Barron, Mitch Williams, Jordan Van Westen, Robert King, Chris Pio, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation, the green flag out here in the dirt shootout, as these guys go to battle here for their second race of the series and a good run through the high side of 1 and 2 for William Hargraves. Hargraves is gonna lead lap number 1 as that Dirt Panda ride out in front, leading the way. He's gonna bring Drew Blaze right there with him as they make the pass on the 05 ride of Daryl Larson. Larson sliding back to third as now he's got Clifford Bellamy right up there on the high side, trying to get to that right rear quarter panel, trying to work his way to the outside of the 05 ride. Jordan LeBon right there as well, up inside the top 5 as he's got Brandon Marlowe and Dane Lloyd right there behind him as a couple of the Hot Lap Hero rides trying to get up into the fun here as well, as they would love to try to join this top 5 battle as they almost go 3 wide right there off corner number 4. Starting to get a little single file here in the front of the field as it is still William Hargraves out in front, Drew Blaze right there in second. In position number 3 in the 002, that is Clifford Bellamy doing a great job as Clifford having a heck of a run here. Charlotte Speedway being very, very good here to the 002 ride of Clifford Bellamy as he's doing a fantastic job up there on the high side of the racetrack. We're already 5 laps in and 30 more laps left to go, battling all around this racetrack as that Shocker Motorsports number 46 ride of Wayne Pierce tries to work his way up past a couple of these Hot Lap Hero rides. Here comes Jim Revis right through the middle, one of the only PWR rides really in this field. Jim Revis doing a great job right through the middle of the racetrack. He's got Skylar Pruitt there to his outside. As that finishes out our top 10 right there with Skylar Pruitt, and everyone else behind them are beating and banging as we're gonna see our first caution flag of the night. Our first caution flag coming out here. We're gonna take a look and see what happens. As it looks like Robert King and Leo Tucker unfortunately having some issues here. Looks like something was already going on here with possibly, I don't even know who that was. I think that was Leo Tucker. Yeah, going down through the infield here. Looks like he tries to rejoin the field and then just kind of, the 24 ride somewhat loses it there as well. Both drivers, the 24 and the 32, coming together there as the 24 ride starts to lose it there through the slickness. A quick caution flag as we're going to get him lined back up and ready to go back to battle here. William Hargraves still out in front, doing a fantastic job holding off the rest of the field, but now Hargraves is going to be restarting down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to need a good jump to try and clear that 69 ride, as I'm sure he's going to be wanting that high side on the racetrack here once again, as that high side is that's the line you want to be in right now. There's not a whole lot left down on the bottom side. Maybe a little bit of a slider lane gonna be coming soon here, but for right now, that high side still has a lot of traction, a lot of grip, and that's where these drivers are finding the most speed around this racetrack. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. This time by as the pace truck makes a hard left-hand turn. We're going to get ready to set these drivers loose. Missed it, just got home from work. Johnny, my boy, that sucks, homie. That sucks, my dude. All right, as we are back to green flag racing, and there it is, the big jump out of the 71 ride. A great restart as he quickly slides up to the high side there and clears Drew Blaze. And man, oh man, did he ever get a jump. He's out to about a 3-4 car length lead now as Drew Blaze trying to catch right back up to his rear bumper. As it looks like we're going to go right back to the caution flag here. This looks like some more contact being made after that green flag was thrown. We're going to get a look and see what happens. Oh, it looks like Jim Revis in the 57 ride, maybe having some issues. Wayne Pierce might be collected in this. Oh, Wayne gets into his back bumper, then everyone kind of just gets into it. Oh, man, they all just start piling up. But Jim Revis, it looks like to be the only driver to go around here. So we'll take another look and see what happens. Pierce tries to get to the high side. Didn't expect the 57 ride not to go up onto that high side, and unfortunately, Jim Revis going around there in that iracing I-Flag Papa Mike Promotions number 57 ride. So we're going to get him lined back up. We're going to get him stacked back up and ready to go back to green flag racing here once again. Ladies and gentlemen, you came here for a show. Well, here you go. As these drivers are about to get set loose here once again. Can William Hargraves get another great restart this time? Drew Blaze a little bit better on that one, but not enough. As William Hargraves quickly clears them, jumps up to the high side right there, hits that berm, gets a good run going down the backstretch. Drew Blaze right there in second is now Jordan LaFawn up into that third spot. As you can see, a little bit of that slider line starting to come in there for 3 and 4. They send it in way down low and then slide up to the high side. They stick there to the high side all the way through on the backstretches. These guys continue to beat and bang. Travis Marcus trying to work his way towards the front. We see Cutter Spalding from deep in the field now up inside the top 12 as he's trying to break his way into the top 10 here. So a good run so far for Cutter Spalding. He's got Justin Johnson right there to his outside in the 94 of Bo Barron there in his inside as the caution flag is going to fly here once again. Caution flag coming back out. We're going to take another look and see what happens. So far, not the night that Jim Revis would want to have, as it looks like the 57 ride, unfortunately, having some more contact there as Chris Pio, unfortunately, piles into him and sends that 57 down into the infield. I'm sure Chris did not mean to do that. Looks like we just got super loose coming out of corner number 4 up there through the slick stuff. And an unfortunate timing there as the 57 ride just gets down underneath of him, and then that contact being made sends that 57 through the infield. So we're going to get him stacked back up. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here once again. William Hargraves still out in front, doing a great job trying to hold off Drew Blaze, Jordan LaFawn, Clifford Bellamy, and Daryl Larson as Larson, our pole sitter, unfortunately sliding back here a little bit early on in this one. Still holding on to a top 5 spot, but he's got a lot of hungry drivers right there behind him. We also see Skylar Pruitt trying to work his way closer to the front. So isn't Billy Northcutt. As Billy Northcutt in a really nice little Christmas paint scheme there, as Billy having a good show here once again in that ride, as always looking very slick, as Northcutt in that Dirt Panda Vibs Liquor Wild Bills ride looking very nice, man, looking very slick. I like the Christmas paint schemes. We also see that on Jordan LaFawn's ride as well, with the elf and the Grinch on that ride, the little red rider machine. As we're gonna get ready to go back to green flag racing, William Hargraves is gonna set these drivers loose here once again, in another perfect restart there for the Dirt Panda number 71 ride. As William Hargraves out in front here, trying to pull away from the rest of the field. Drew Blaze trying to stay right there with him. Clifford Bellamy's now worked his way up into third, but he's hard into the outside wall, and the caution flag coming back out. Oh my gosh. All right, looks like they're having a little bit of trouble, a little bit deeper in the field here. This time it looks like Dustin Benton, fortunately, maybe getting up into that outside wall. He's got Caleb Ramsey right there behind him. Okay, he gets into the back of the 50 ride. I think when he gets back into the rear of the 50 ride, it kind of just lifts his rear tires up, sends that car a little bit sideways. Nowhere to go there for Caleb Ramsey as he gets a little piece of him. Helps him go around there. As you can see him just trying to hold on to it there on the high side. Nowhere to go for Mr. Ramsey as he was right there in him. We'll take a look right from the driver's seat, see what happens here. Where is the cockpit? There we go. Yeah, just a little too quick. You can hear Ramsey getting out of the gas there, trying to avoid that contact, but unfortunately, not enough time to be able to get off of the loud pedal there to avoid that contact, as that was only a couple inches off of his front bumper when the 34 ride started to go around. So a tough break there for Benton, as Benton brings out caution flag number 4 here in this one, as we're going to get him stacked back up. We're going to get ready to go back. The green flag racing. Is the green flag going to come back out here? Looks like maybe single file restarts. Looks like you're going to be late for work, my man. No. We should be good, Tony. We should be good. No late for work here tonight. No late for work here tonight. We should be good. As the green flag back out in the air here, single file restarts to make sure that these drivers can get maybe a couple laps in here. Try to clean them up a little bit, as William Hargraves says, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. He doesn't have to worry about the 69 ride of Drew Blaze to his outside on one of those restarts. As William Hargraves out in front here, we're at lap number 14 of 35, so the next time by we'll start lap number 15. And 20 more laps left to go, so it's about to be a 20-lap shootout. And Jordan LaFawn there in third. He's got Clifford Bellamy all over his back bumper. As you can see, that outside starting to become a little bit thinner up there. These guys starting to have some issues getting into that outside wall. As they start to make some heavy contact, that's going to damage their rides. It's going to slow them down. Well, it's going to be whoever can stay up on that high side and avoid that outside wall for as long as possible. They're going to really enjoy this race, as they're going to be able to find some good speed late in this one, and have that car still in one piece is going to be a good thing. We see Bo Barrett in the 94 ride, fortunately, go through the pits there. I'm not sure if this is going to bring out a caution flag or not, but a tough break there for the 94 machine. As he goes down through the infield, he's going to go down a lap here nonetheless, as William Hargraves already out in front and by him there, as William Hargraves out to about a 1.7 second lead. And the last thing that William wants to see now is a caution flag. He wants to see this thing go green flag here all the way to the end, as he's out in front by quite a bit. As ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming crank it up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and never mind. The crank it up caution flag coming back out here once again. I swear to God, chat, I don't even try to sign those. I don't even try to get those lined up at all. Like, literally, I was speaking the words, and I think one of the drivers must have heard me and then just looped it. Every time we try to go to a crank it up, the caution flag comes out. This time the 32 ride slides. Oh, he just gets onto the gas a little bit too hard. A great job there by Wayne Pierce to avoid the contact. But Leo Tucker going for a spin down there in corner number 2. The second driver we've seen really have some issues there. Spinning out there in corner number 2 as tries to slide up the racetrack a little bit, and then just looks like the rear end snaps out from underneath of him there. But man, oh man, what a great move there by Wayne Pierce to avoid that contact. Let's jump right on board here with Wayne Pierce, as he got a great look at it. Oh, great job there by Wayne. Really had to get checked up there to avoid that one, but a great piece of driving there to avoid the contact and keep that car of his in one piece. So good job there from the 46. All right, we're going to get him stacked back up. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Does caution laps count? I'm going to say no, Pete. I'm going to say no, that the caution laps do not count, or else we would probably be inside of 10 laps to go here, but unfortunately does not look like that is going to be the fact here in this one, as we're going to get him stacked back up. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here as William Hargraves continues to lead the way. We're going to quickly jump into the Peacemaker Gaming, crank it up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer these drivers on this restart as William Hargraves out in front. Attempts on that one. Probably won't get another crank it up caution in. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit there, but it looks like Kevin Rettenberger unfortunately going around here. Looks like Caleb Ramsey was having some issues as well in this one, as it shows Kevin Rettenberger with the crash, but I don't even see him on the racetrack here. Interesting. I don't know where this... Oh, there we go. We see Caleb Ramsey there. I don't know what happens to Ramsey, but he's deep in this one. We're going to play it back here and see what happens, so maybe we can see it. I think he just gets hard into the outside wall here. Some heavy front end damage, as you can see that car just not wanting to turn there. Stuck right on that outside wall, scrubs a lot of speed off, more contact there with the outside wall. That car will not turn, he's stuck up there on the high side. Everybody working down below him here. He's going to try to get it off of the racetrack. I think that's what brings the caution flag out. You can see that front right side tire and just that whole car just tore apart there on that whole right-hand side. So a tough break. Caleb Ramsey was having a good run, but he takes that ride down pit side. But unfortunately, going through the infield that time and that slow brought the caution flag out as we're going to line them back up. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. William Hargraves still out in front. William continuing to hold down the fort here, looking for another good restart over Drew Blaze and Jordan LeBon. As the green flag back out in the air here once again. The green flag back out in the air as William Hargraves leads the way. Drew Blaze staying right there with him in position number 2. Hargraves though looking to pick up right where he left off before that last caution flag, and that is way out in front. Jordan LeBon right there in position number 3. He's got Clifford Bellamy and Brandon Marlowe right there behind him as a couple of those hot lap heroes drivers working their way back up towards the front here as Marlowe and Dane Lloyd right there in 5th and 6th trying to work their way up maybe into the top 5, top 3 here. See Billy Northcutt right there in 7th as well. Billy doing a great job in the Dirt Panda number 0. That Joyride is he's there in 7th. Sweet Melgard there in 8th. Skylar Pruitt right there behind him in position number 9, and Cutter Spalding now up inside the top 10, and there's Jim Revis. Revis trying to work his way back inside the top 10 after his earlier mishaps as well on the racetrack. Justin Dodson right there behind him in the X-Ride. Dustin Benton working his way now back up into that 13th position. Mitch Williams and Jordan Van Weston round out the top 15 as Wayne Pierce, Travis Barkis, Chris Mayo, and Leo Tucker still out on the racetrack. We also see Bo Barron out there as well. Daryl Larson still on the racetrack, but it looks like Daryl, unfortunately, a couple laps down. He was up inside the top 5 for so many laps. But unfortunately for him, deep in the field now in this one. Out in front, it is all William Hargraves as Hargraves continues to lead the way here. That 71 ride has been almost untouchable all night long as once we start going single file restarts, man, this 71 ride is at nothing but clean track out there in front of him, and he has been laying down some wicked fast lap times. But so has Drew Blaze. Blaze has been kind of hanging right there with him, losing a little bit here and there, but William Hargraves just being that quickest car on the racetrack that time around, about 3/10 quicker than Drew Blaze. So William Hargraves really putting a beating down on the rest of this field. Next quickest driver on the racetrack right now would be the joyride of Billy Northcutt as Northcutt, second fastest race car on that last time. I want to take a look at this one. This time it was Brandon Marlowe, and Brandon Marlowe making the pass now for that third position on the racetrack. So move the Hot Lap Heroes number 37 right up Brandon Marlowe up into the third spot. We get 5 more laps left to go here. William Hargraves trying to get it done here at the dirt track at Charlotte as he is leading the way now by about 2.2 seconds over Drew Blaze as Blaze sliding back a little bit. Blaze looking around the racetrack, trying to find some different lines. He can't quite find anything. That's going to bring Brandon Marlowe right there to his back bumper, slowly but surely. Doesn't look like Brandon Marlowe is done working his way towards the front here as of yet. Clifford Bellamy to the outside now at Jordan LaFawn as LaFawn sliding back down to position number 5. He's going to have Billy Northcutt right there behind him as Billy and Dane Lloyd continue to battle side by side as, man, oh man, William Hargraves is absolutely gone. Shot out of the cannon again, no doubt about it. He's out in front by about 3 seconds as now Drew Blaze and Brandon Marlowe battle here. Brandon Marlowe with a good run there, but the caution flag flies. The last thing William Hargraves wanted to see was a caution flag right there. Out to about a 3-second lead on the rest of the field, and the caution flag flying here. That was not what the 71 ride wanted to see, as he's going to have a very fast Brandon Marlowe right there on his back bumper. So isn't Brandon Drew Blaze, the 002 of Clifford Bellamy, the 11 ride of Jordan LaFawn. As we're going to take a look back here, it looks like Skylar Pruitt in the 96 ride, unfortunately, going to bring out our caution flag here as him in the 18 ride of Spalding come together. Spalding slides up the racetrack, makes a little bit of contact. The 34 ride also gets into his back bumper, and around goes that next level racing NH Lens number 96 ride, and a tough break there for Skylar Pruitt as fortunately pointed in the wrong direction down there on the front. Yeah, on the front. All right, we're gonna get stacked back up. We're gonna get ready to go back at it here once again. We're going to have a little bit of a green-white checkered finish here. Actually, it may be a 3-lap shootout. Not 100% sure how iRacing is going to score this one. But William Hargraves trying to get the job done here tonight. Brandon Marlowe right there in second. Drew Blaze in third. And then we see Mr. Clifford Bellamy, Jordan LaFawn, Billy Northcutt, Dane Lloyd, Jim Revis, Swede, Melgard, and Cutter Spalding rounding out our top 10 here. We're going to get ready for the green flag. The pace truck makes a hard left-hand turn. William Hargraves looking to try to get a good jump here. Looks like he gets a good launch over the 37 ride. The 37 has Drew Blaze all over his back bumper. They play a little bit of bumper tag on that restart. It almost looked like the 37 ride was going to go around, but somehow he caught it. Out in front, though, it is all William Hargraves as he's once again shot out of a cannon, already trying to pull out to a 1-second lead. And down to corner number 4, the white flag is going to fly one more time around here for William Hargraves as he works his way through corner number 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. He's going to head down into corner number 3. He's going to protect that slider line, and out of corner number 4, it's going to be all William Hargraves picking it off the checkered flag here in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for William Hargraves as he picks up the checkered flag here tonight in a dominant fashion, man. That 71 ride oh so fast all night long. He gets it done here late in the race with a late race restart, but absolutely perfect on the restarts all night long, and has never looked back as he continued to pull away farther and farther and farther from the rest of the field. Brandon Marlowe with a great job working his way to the front there as well. He passed quite a few cars to work himself into position number 2. And obviously Drew Blaze right there in position number 3 in that LoneStar Racing number 69 ride as he was having a great run. But unfortunately, sliding back one position and coming up a couple spots short of picking up the checkered flag as he is there in that 3rd spot. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. William Hargraves. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if you're new here. And let's see those checkered flags up in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see those checkered flags fly. As man, oh man, what a run and what a drive by Mr. William Hargraves here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere as we're going to jump up into Discord here with our top 3. Is our top 3 going to jump up into the Discord, and we're going to have a quick little post-race interview here with our top 3 finishers tonight. Yo, Nicholas Andrew Adams coming in with that heart reaction. Nicholas coming in, smashing that heart reaction. Jordan LaFawn coming in with that like as well. Sarcy coming in. What is good, Sarcy? Sarcy coming in with the like and the shares. What is good, my girl? Yo, Shane Yates, what is good, homie? What is good, Shane? What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Yo, Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson in the house as well. What is good, Susie? Susie coming in, smash that like button as well. Midnight Toker Gaming, Nicholas Merkley, Will, Sipple coming in with that like as well. Shannon Wood, Pete Fitzsimmons coming in with that like as well on the stream. Let's get it. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Happens every week, Skyler. That was a tough break, my boy. That was a tough break. Heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking to see that. It was. Skyler, I was cheering you on, my dude. I was hoping for, at least a good, solid top 10 finish, but that was a tough one. Good run, Drew Blaze. Absolutely a great run there by Drew Blaze as well. Get that win, William Hargraves. You know it. You know it, Johnny. You know it, my boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, Sarcy, my girl Sarcy coming in as well with the exclamation mark followage with the 253 days of followage. Sarcy, my girl, much love. Hi, PC Poo. Hi, Sarcy. Hi, Sarcy. How you doing? How you doing? Congrats, Mr. Will and Dirt Panda Racing Team. Absolutely, Jamie. Absolutely, my boy. Huge congratulations to that Dirt Panda Racing Team and obviously all those boys. Man, a great run there by William, man. That car was absolutely dominant all night long. William, congrats, William, and a nice night had by all Pandas. Absolutely. A great night there by all Pandas. A great, great night there by all of them. Shane coming in with congratulations. Way to go, Cliff. Great race. Great race there, Tracy. Great, great race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring him in here. Our A main feature winner, that is Mr. William Hargraves. As Hargraves waiting patiently here in the Discord, we're going to slide him in here for his post-race interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time here for our feature winner, Mr. William Hargraves. Hey, William, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
William, my boy, that Dirt Panda number 71 ride was a rocket ship here tonight, man. That car looked like it was on rails as you were up on that high side. And a couple of those restarts, we saw Drew Blaze hang with you for a little bit as that racetrack continued to slick off more and more. The high side started to get a little bit more treacherous. You continued to find that groove and continue to just pull away farther and farther and farther, working yourself at a couple times there out to some really massive leads, but those caution flags coming out and drawing that rest of the field right back to your rear bumper. Were you getting a little bit nervous there with those caution flags, or were you pretty pretty happy with your car and knew that they would have a hard time to try to get around you here tonight?
Man, I was real happy with this car tonight. The key to it was hitting your mark, and that cushion was fast for sure. You just really had to be key on where you entered at and hitting it right. And boy, I tell you, if you did, that thing was a rocket.
Absolutely, man. As we saw you continuously hitting that spot right, but as you said, it was it was a little bit of a love-hate relationship up there. You could get some really big runs. You could find a lot of speed up there on that cushion, but if you missed it, if you went an inch too far, you're up into that outside wall. We saw a couple cars get tore up because of it, and we saw a couple drivers get hard into that outside wall, and it's hard when you're going so fast up there to really get the car to turn back down the racetrack and kind of pull itself off that outside wall where it can scrub a lot of speed off in a quick hurry. And with so many talented drivers in this field, to do that, one too many times, you're going to lose, 2-3 positions on the racetrack, especially on those restarts.
Yeah, for sure. I was for myself tonight. I was fortunate that I mean I got to start up front and pretty much run my own line for the most part and do what I wanted. Where a lot of the other guys here tonight they weren't as fortunate to be able to do that. They had to cars racing around them, and like you said, forcing them forcing them in there maybe where they didn't want to hit their mark and gets them in the wall and things like that. So I mean that track was really slick. It was really easy to make mistakes, and I mean for how slick it was overall, I think we did all right tonight for as a group for sure.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely, William. A great run there by yourself and the whole the Dirt Panda Racing team here tonight. As you guys had a lot of fans up in the stands here once again, cheering you guys on and cheering you on, and a lot of them super happy to see you down here in Victory Lane in the chat. So, William, who do you got to thank here tonight for such a wicked run?
Yeah, I'd like to start off by thanking you, Aaron, for doing the broadcast, man. You do a hell of a job. I like watching any of your broadcasts for sure. Hopefully, you keep getting more and more likes and shares and stream followers and do something great, man. For sure, you're well on your way. I got to thank all the Lone Star guys for putting this league on for us to run and come out and have a good time on Wednesday nights. I got to thank all my Dirt Panda racing teammates, melmelectricmotorsales.com, Viv's Retail Liquor, and Wild Bill's Race Designs. And then I got to give a shout out to my KC Speedworks for giving us open setups when we enter them and keeping us fast and ready to go in the streeters anytime we're ready.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. Well, William, congratulations on picking up the checkered flag here tonight, my dude. I'm sure we'll see you in a ton of different leagues, as we do a lot of these Dirt Street Stock leagues and everything else, and I'm sure we'll see you down here more and more throughout the new year here in Victory Lane, and probably down on the front stretch. As I'm not sure if I'll see you before Christmas or New Year's. So, William, can happy New Year's and Merry Christmas to you and your entire family.
Yeah, for sure. Merry Christmas to you and everybody watching, and we'll see you guys next time, hopefully.
Absolutely, William. Congrats, my boy, and enjoy this party down there in Victory Lane.
Hey, thanks, man. Have a good night.
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. William Hargraves as Hargraves picks up the checkered flag here tonight, man. What a run, what a drive there all night long by Mr. William Hargraves, man. What a race by that number 71 ride, man. That was crazy. That is crazy. Yo, Brandon Marlowe coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Brandon? Brandon coming in, some match in that like on the stream. Craig Michael Deacon coming in with that like as well. What is good, Craig? What is good, my boy? Sarcy with the congratulations. Susie with the congratulations as well there for Mr. William, as we're going to get ready to pull our second place finisher now into the Discord. We're going to get ready here for Mr. Brandon Marlowe, as Marlowe, I believe, still out on the racetrack. There he is. There's the 37 ride, the Hot Lap Heroes 399 Esports number 37 ride there on the racetrack, as Marlowe coming home in position number 2. Yo, Pete Fitzsimmons coming in with that follow on the stream. Welcome to the Peacemaker crew, Pete. Welcome to the Peacemaker family. Coming in, smashing that follow button on the stream as well. Let's get it, my boy. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, we're going to pull Brandon Marlowe here into the Discord for his post-race interview. Hey, Brandon, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Brandon, my boy, what a run here tonight, man. We saw a lot of great battling there through the middle portion of that race, and a lot of drivers having some issues. We had a lot of, not a lot of restarts there, but quite a few, which allowed you to, try to, get some big runs and trying to, work your way around some of these drivers and staying right there with them. But slowly but surely, we saw that 37 ride come more and more to life here. You started to find a little bit more of a line down through the middle to the bottom side of the racetrack there. You found a lot of speed, and you passed a lot of cars there in the last 10, 15 laps or so. You work yourself all the way up into the second position here tonight, right there behind William Hargraves. You think you had anything there for William, or were you pretty stoked with being able to drive around so many fast drivers and work that 37 ride into position number 2 here tonight?
It was definitely awesome getting up, being able to make the bottom line work and move up to second there. I'm not sure if I would have had anything for William or not. He had the top rolling pretty good. That final restart with just 2 laps to go, it was going to be tough to get the momentum built back up with these street stocks. But it was definitely a fun race. One of the restarts early, I tried the bottom, and it felt like I could maintain, but couldn't really make any ground. So I went back to the top, and then just, we're paying attention to the lap times that I was running. And once the lap time started to fall off a little bit more, that's when I decided to give the bottom another try, and it worked better the second go around.
Absolutely, man. A great run here tonight, man, and definitely finding that lane throughout the race to, try to get around these guys. If you try to just run the same line as everybody else, you're never going to make any passes. So it was nice to see some guys back there mixing it up, trying to find those different lanes. And obviously, you're the first one to find that bottom lane there late in the race. Drive yourself up into second position and have a great finish here, parking that ride down here on the podium. Brandon, who do you got to thank for such a wicked run here this evening?
I just got to give a shout out to all my teammates at Hot Lap Hero Racing. They helped me out a lot tonight, finding the lines and everything as this race progressed. 789 designs for the wrap on the car. Shout out to LoneStar Racing for putting this league on. Got to give a thanks to you for jumping in and helping out with the broadcast tonight. You always do a great job. And give a shout out to my biggest fan, my daughter Addison, and then my wife for taking care of her so I can come in here and have some fun.
Absolutely, my boy, absolutely. Well, Brandon, congratulations on the second place run here tonight. I'm sure we'll see you down here, maybe down in Victory Lane before the year ends, but if not, I want to say, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you and your family, and hopefully you guys have a nice, safe, and happy holidays.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Absolutely, Brandon. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and enjoy a good, solid second place run here tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe, as Marlowe coming home there in position number 2. A great run there with that 37 ride. But we're going to pull our third place finisher in here before the night ends. It is the 69 ride of Drew Blaze coming home there in position number 3. Blaze with a good run in that LoneStar Racing number 69 ride. You see him right there, that LSR Gaming DBM number 69 ride, parked down there in that third spot on the podium, as we're going to pull Drew here into the Discord. Hey Drew, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Gaming broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Drew, my boy, a good run here tonight, man. We saw you quickly jump up into that second spot right there behind William Hargraves, and you had a lot of good looks at him there on those restarts, but William just hitting those restarts absolutely perfectly, being able to, get out a little bit away from you there on those restarts. You could kind of hang with them for a little while, but as that race went on, that outside continued to wash up farther and farther up the hill, and that berm started to get a little bit more treacherous. We saw you get up into the outside wall there just a little bit. That's what allowed the 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe to get around you there late in the race. And this one, was it just that tough up there on the high side that you just couldn't quite hang there as much as you would like with William, as William was really just hitting those marks consistently up there on the high side?
Yeah, it's it was really tough. I mean, even from looking at the broadcast, If you're just watching the race, you really don't know truly how tough it is and how hard it was to keep your car off the wall, but stay on the cushion. It was tough. It was treacherous. It's one of the toughest things I've ever encountered. So that speaks volumes.
Absolutely, man. It is a game of inches up there on the high side when it gets that thin. And as not only as a broadcaster but as an iRacer as well, man, that line is super thin up there, and driving it in that 1 mile an hour quicker than what you should, or just missing your entry points by just an inch or two is enough to throw you over that little bit of a cushion and get you into that outside wall. And that outside wall, we saw here tonight, tore up a lot of race cars. We saw a lot of guys, once you kind of get into it now, before you would kind of just bounce off of it and keep on going, but now it kind of draws you into it and really slows you down if you get into it too hard. And we saw a lot of drivers lose 2, 3, 4 positions just by hitting that outside wall just a little bit, and that car just kind of getting stuck there to that outside.
Yeah, it was really tough. He just, like I said, game of inches up there. I tried to move around a little bit, search around for things, but you really are limited when you got guys behind you that are, still running the top. And if you, make one little mistake or you're a little bit slower, then you lose a spot and you risk getting just freight trained on the top. So just glad to bring home third at this point.
Absolutely. Still a great run, man. That 69 ride looked very good up towards the front of the field, battling there for so many laps, trying to find, a way to get around William. And as he said, trying to, just a little bit search around the racetrack, different entries and stuff, while the track was still fairly tacky there throughout the middle and the high side still. Just couldn't quite find enough there late in this one, as William with a great run. Do you think you had anything for him if you're still sitting there in that second position on that final restart?
Probably not. He was just freaking fast all night. There was no way that I was going to be able to get around him. If I would have been on his bumper, even to make a move, I don't think I could have made anything stick to get a for sure pass on him. So it is just tough all around. But I think these guys did a great job.
Absolutely, Drew. Well, congrats on the third place run here tonight, coming home on a podium. Still a great finish, a great evening, and a great drive here by yourself. Drew, who do you got to thank for such a great performance here tonight in that 69 ride?
I got to thank LoneStar Racing, all my guys over there. In the Draft Podcast, Garza Law Firm, let's see, LSR Gaming, Justin Johnson, Mike Fahey. All my guys know who they are. Love them to death. Everybody who's involved with this. So wouldn't rather be anywhere else. And thank you, of course, for putting on the broadcast. You did an awesome job.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, Drew, congratulations on the third place run here tonight. If I don't see you in any other, hosted lobbies or other leagues here before the end of the year or, Christmas time, hopefully, you have yourself a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, and, a safe holidays there for you and your family.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Same to you. Same to everybody else out there watching. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
Beauty, Drew. Congrats on the third place run, my dude, and hopefully have yourself a wonderful evening.
You too. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 69 ride of Drew Blaze, as Blaze comes home in position number 3. We saw Clifford Bellamy and Jordan LaFawn round out our top 5. But ladies and gentlemen, what a run, what a race here all night long, man. These guys put on a heck of a race here for us. Yo, Steven Wallach coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Steven? What is good, my boy? Steven coming in, showing that love. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, though, we are going to call it on that note, man. What a night, what a race here by all these drivers. But unfortunately, we are going to call it there. I don't see chat in here. No, I don't. Okay, so no chat on YouTube. Okay, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, if you guys just finished watching the broadcast over or anything else, make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. and leave a comment or two, hit that follow button, hit that share button if you're on Facebook, as all that engagement, all those likes, comments, and shares, they all grow the stream out a lot, and it's an easy, free way to help us grow more and more and more. If you're watching over on YouTube as well, please hit that like button on the stream, and smash that subscribe button as we can continue to grow and grow more and more over there on YouTube. But we haven't been over there for very long. We just started kind of doing things over there, doing some more live streams on the Red site, and kind of posting a little bit more content here and there. So it's been really fun and really cool to kind of see how the YouTube side has been growing here over the last little bit, and we've been hitting some pretty good numbers the last little while. So I'm super psyched and happy to see that side continue to grow more and more. As obviously Facebook is our home, but we want to get that Red site going a little bit better. We want to get that YouTube growing and growing and growing to reach more and more people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. If I don't see you guys before Christmas or anything else, but I'm going to be live pretty much every single day. I'll probably be live on Christmas because, that's just who I am. But if I don't see you guys before then, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Much love. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a race. What a show. Oh, baby.